I can't do it. Oh, she's got buck teeth of it. Maybe I should do this. No, still not close. So I'm getting ready to fill in my little half bands so that I can put them in here. These are all my tubes all over the place. I have them all over the place. I've organized them by warms, pinks and reds, like cool reds. Then I have the blues and the green right here. And then I have my neutrals right here and the metallics. So I've made a little chart that's roughly the same size of this. And what I'm going to do, because there's no space to write the name, because if you look at the pan, when it's fully extended, the insert goes here, obviously. I guess I could have done a chart here, but I still want to keep this to mix in my colors should I be on the go. So I'm going to glue this insert, which I'll obviously have to modify, but I'll glue this insert on this flap right here so that I can use this side. So it doesn't leave me much room to write what it is, but I think I'm just going to write it in the circle. This is a permanent pen, so not the circle, but the square. This is a permanent pen, so it's not going to matter, and hopefully it won't cover too much. I still see the colors, or the name of the color through the color. And the dark colors, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to handle that. Maybe there's a space here. It's the divider between the two rows of pans. So maybe I'll use that to write the extra ones that are covered by the color. But that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so here is how I'm going to fill in my pans. I've got my chart completed. Some names were hidden by the paint, so I wrote them in the margin here. So I have one little pot filled in. This is the burgundy yellow ochre, so I'm just going to put that over there, because I don't want to push them in here. Here, let me remove this. I don't want to push them in there just because I'd rather handle them when they're like almost dry. So I have my pan. I have an old knitting needle. It's a metal one, of course. And I'm going to take my tube. And the knitting needle is to push the color. Make sure that the corners are filled in. Sorry, I'm off camera here. And I'm not going to waste anything, because whatever's left over on my needle, I'm going to just take a piece of scrap and just scrape that on there, and when I'm ready, I'm just gonna use it as a background. Could be interesting. So I'm just gonna continue doing that until my whole sheet is full of these little pans. Let them dry on there, and then I will transfer them onto my metal palette. I wait until the pans are dry before moving them into their tray. Also, there are 3 colors that haven't been swatched, but I'm gonna wait until they're dry as well, because I don't like to swatch when the paint is wet. And I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to make sure that I leave all the pans in the right order. I want to see what I can get from this swatch sheet. As I was filling up the pans, I was cleaning my knitting needle onto this. So this could be fun. I have such static in my hair, and the heat is not even on. It's quite warm today, actually. I don't know how warm it is, but it is warm. It is Tuesday, September 27th. I had to look at my agenda, forgive me. And I am craving a salad. What? I never crave a salad. I have all the veggies except for the lettuce. So I'm going to go out and get lettuce, to make a salad. So last night, as I was filling in my pans, you saw that I had a piece of paper next to me, and I was getting rid of the excess from the knitting needle. I want you to see what was left behind. A nice surprise. I just posted on Instagram a snapshot of my next online class. I just decided that this morning, or this afternoon rather, I am working on a very rough cut of an artwork that will explain a technique that I'm trying to perfect, that I found totally by mistake. Isn't that always the case though? I think so. I'm sure other people have done something similar, but to me it's brand new. And it's a lot of fun. Not sure when the class will be out, but it will be out before the end of this year. For sure. Is it going to be a watercolor class? Yes. Am I abandoning mixed media? Nope. I actually did some this weekend. I wanted to work on my guide that I did over the weekend during class. This guy here, I haven't had a chance because I've been so into what I'm doing right now. But what I'm thinking of doing is probably finish him up. That sounds really bad. Finish this project tonight. I will show you that. So my guy is not completely finished. He still has to dry. But here's what I've done. I've reworked the eyes because one was slightly, and by slightly I mean a lot, larger than the other one. The video was kind of flashed out. Let me just turn this off. It's a lot darker in real life than what I see on the screen. But what I've done is I added some accents. There had to be something darker happening because it was too pastelish for my taste. I mean, I think he has quite feminine features still, so I'm, you know, again, I don't do a lot of male faces, so I added some accents with phthalo turquoise. And I've also done a little bit of light molding paste here and here. Oh, hold on. Yeah, you see it right there. This is from the Count Downey by Donna Downey stencil. And of course it's not going to stay white. I'm going to put some paint on this, over this. Once it's dry, I'm thinking something copperish with, oh, you know what? I can totally glaze this guy in black and then do accents. Oh, I got it. This could be the biggest mistake I've ever made. But we'll see. It's worth a shot. I have to be careful to stay away from the face because this is all water soluble. I do apologize for the previous traffic noise. I forgot my window was open. Okay, so now I'm going to start removing this. It's been about a minute or two. To remove, of course, you've seen me do this before. I take a baby wipe. It looks like I didn't have enough glaze in some parts. That's okay too. like this. It gives him more of rough texture. He looks like he's embedded in a cityscape or something like that, or the Matrix. Ooh. So here is the iridescent copper light fine by Golden. I don't know why I stretched that. Golden. This was supposed to be a simple piece. Turns out I've worked on it quite a lot more than I thought, but see the copper against the black? I really like that. And the turquoise. Those are three colors that go well together. Well, black is not a color, but the only regret is that I feel like I have two different color schemes. Maybe it's not a bad thing. That yellow screams at me and it's really bothering me. I think that's the problem. I don't mind the pink. The yellow just for some reason throws me off. I don't mind it on the skin because, you know, it's close to a skin color, I guess. Looks like a giant head floating above a city. Poor thing. I'm trying to figure out how I can lighten up the mood here. Let's add some white. Because why not? I find it's extremely busy background, way too busy for his face. There's no resting place for the eye and it's very confusing to me. So that's why I'm adding the white, by the way. I want to see if it's going to... He still looks like he's floating. It's a balloon! It's a face balloon! Probably because he looks as if he has no neck. Because I've hidden it. I think I'm going to have to work a neck in somewhere. Poor guy. I'm going to stop working on this because it's giving me the creeps. Love the face, I have to say. I don't remember if I've ever shown a masculine face here. I think I've tried to do one once. I don't remember. I have a bad memory. But I certainly don't do them on a regular basis. But when I was young, I used to draw David Cassidy. Yes, he was my favorite. I used to draw him from magazine pictures. That was a long time ago. This one was from my memory, no reference material. It's been a long journey and I'm gonna stop it right here. He looks like he's lost someone. Maybe he's pining for her. Yeah, maybe he's thinking about her. Oh, see, now I'm sad. Something I wanted to share with you. Jess found something incredible for me. It is the phone holder. It's a flexible phone holder which clips onto your desk surface like so. And this arm is not easily bendable. It bends, but it's not something that'll go floosh, because I would like to do more time lapses for Instagram and for YouTube. However, the setup was never perfect. The tripod that I'm using right now for my iPhone is just a selfie stick with just 3 tiny legs at the bottom, and to film a time lapse you kind of have to be overhead or almost overhead to the side, and because of the weight of the phone, the stick is too light, so I've had a few accidents. So this is quite sturdy, and I can clip it right next to me, and then I clip the phone on here, and it's got a swivel head, which is fantastic. See, it rotates, it swivels up and down. It's just amazing. And this bends the way you want it. And so I can have this clip right next to me, and it's not invasive. It's just, thank you, Jess. You're a gem. I wish I could hire Jess because she would be great help. There's another project too that I've been dying to do. And it's this girl that I drew 2 months ago, I think. I still have yet to put color on her, so I actually have to release 3 videos from here until Friday. And Friday I'm not here at all. And tomorrow I'm at the store. I got lots of work on my plate. It's all good though, it's all fun. So now what I'm going to do is go have dinner. It's almost 8 o'clock. I'm just going to have maybe just a light soup. Sounds like a plan. So I'm going to sign off. And I will insert whatever I manage to do tonight. There's so many fun projects that I need to do, and you know, it's kind of like I have to put the brakes on something because I need to do the other one, but the other one is fun too, and oh, but it would be fun to do this one, but this one is fun too, but no, I started this one, so I need to finish this one. It's like there's too much stimulation. There's too much fun to be had. One fun at a time, right? That should be my new motto. I like that. One fun at a time. Okay, on this note, I will leave you with this happy thought. One fun at a time. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below, and I will see you later. Bye! Alright, we told her we were going to take a picture, so she's been laughing, smiling like this. You can hold it for like the next 15 minutes. You're good? Oh no!